All right, what's up, everyone? Uh, Today we're playing Doki Doki Salvation Part 2. I got a new microphone and everything. I got a new webcam as well. I'm really excited to show this stuff off. As you're already hearing the microphone and everything, hopefully it sounds really good. Hopefully a lot better than it was before, because my mic before was really far away. But now this one's kind of up close to me, and I hopefully shouldn't be doing too much typing or anything, so you shouldn't be able to hear too much of that. Uh, Other than that, we should get started. Just doing one quick thing real quick, and then we should be able to start. Alright, sorry about that. Um, Alright, we should be good to get started here. Yay! Also, I got a haircut, so my hair is gone. But, you know, there's a lot of new things today. Oh, I feel so... I'm really excited for this. Okay, I can't really... Okay, I remember where we left off last time. We left off in the hospital, I believe, after, you know, the girls got into a car crash, I'm pretty sure. Also, I changed my colors again. The colors are red now. Uh, I kind of like red, actually. It's what I had when I first started my streaming and YouTube stuff, but I changed it because I don't know. I really do like changing things. Um, I guess we could turn the music back up now. Um, dude, I'm so pumped for this. Yeah, so am I. Oh, I gotta unmute desktop audio. There we go. All right, so you guys can actually hear the music here. All right. We're starting off with this. Also, chat is, you know, fixed a little bit. It was kind of in the middle of the screen, so you guys can see a little bit more of the chat and everything like that. Also, this new webcam is so cool. It's full 60 FPS, and it's really, really nice. I'm so hyper right now. Bzz. Wow, as soon as I said bzz, my phone went off, and it vibrated. Alright, we got somebody else watching then. Cool. Cool. Alright, let's get this started. Bzz. I slowly open my eyes. The sun's intense rays show no mercy as they penetrate my eyeballs. I groan to myself as I roll over on my side. Okay, this is a bit weird because we were in the hospital before Monica was like perfectly okay, apparently. I still owe Alex $10 for that, but it's fine. Ugh, another Monday. Lazily, I get up out of bed, drag myself to the bathroom, and prepare myself for another boring school day. Is everything alright? 60? Okay. I walk outside to meet Sayori, who is humming a tune to herself. Oh, so her hand's not broken anymore? That's kind of weird. There's just, like, no injuries at all. The sound is so better, and the cam is Gucci. Alright, thanks, man. At least it's... We're getting good out here. Morning, Sayori. Sleep okay last night? Yep. You sound really sleepy, senpai. You weren't up all night playing video games again, were you? You caught me. It was totally worth it, though. Hey, you can't keep doing that, you know. It's not healthy. Hold on. Alright, sorry about that. Somebody was asking me for a link to the stream, so I had to give it to them. Whatever you say, Sayori. Just all playing World of Warcraft, yes, of course. By the way, how's your hand? I haven't asked about that recently. It's feeling way better compared to last month. Okay, so a month went by? Okay, apparently a whole month went by before that accident happened. I give her hand a little tap, barely enough to even harm her. Owie! What was that for? Hold on, I'm gonna turn my mic down just a little bit. Sorry about that. Oh, come on, Sayori. There's no way it hurt that much. Or do you just want more attention from me? No fair, senpai. You can't keep calling me out like that. It's embarrassing. It's alright, Sayori. It's pretty cute. Sayori blushes. Oh, senpai, you're so nice to me. Well, come on, we're going to be late. You know, we haven't even begun to see the real crazy of this mod. I know it gets really insane. Walking into the club room feels pretty strange, even after 2 months. Natsuki, Yuri, and Sayori are fully recovered, except Monica, who is sadly out due to her condition. Really? I kind of feel like that Yuri would be the one being out because she had like a head injury and stuff, but Monica didn't. I don't know. She was the one driving, so I can't really say much. Sayori, being the vice president, has to take over for Monica, which for the first month was pretty crazy considering Sayori's clumsy nature. She's pretty great at making the club fun for everyone, though. Hey guys, hope everyone had a happy weekend. Sayori's bright and happy attitude always brightens up my day. I assume it has a similar effect on Natsuki and Yuri. Oh, well, I spent the entire weekend reading. Sorry, that sounds pretty boring, doesn't it? No, Yuri, that sounds fun. As long as you had fun doing it, who cares if it's boring? What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki looks up at Sayori, turns to me, then back at Sayori. Yeah, it was alright, I guess. Nothing special. I remember that Natsuki had never updated me on her issues at home. Not that she should feel obligated to, of course. It's probably really hard for her to talk about it with others. By the way, your webcam is a bit dark. I know. I guess, I hope that's a bit better. Okay, hang on. I'm trying to fix it a little bit. Color correction. All that stuff. Brightness. That's not how that's supposed to look. So turn the brightness up, contrast. I hope that looks better as I'm looking at it right now. Yeah, I hope that's better. Senpai, how about you? You'd like anything you'd like to share? Gucci. Alright, cool. Moving my window. Alright. Nothing really that interesting enough to share. Oh, well, that's okay, Senpai. We all have boring days sometimes. Except for the fact that my days are always boring. All I ever do is sit around, play video games, watch anime, and read manga. Man, I should really get out and do some more outdoor activities. Maybe I am some lame weeaboo. At least I have a girlfriend, though. That's a plus. Yeah, most weeboos can't really say much about that. Anyway, Monica did not give any instructions over the weekend as usual, so I guess we can just relax and do our own thing, okay? As usual. Yuri goes over to a nearby desk and starts reading her book. Sayori reaches into her school bag and pulls out a cookie. God knows where she finds those. Natsuki goes off to the closet and pulls out some manga from the shelf. I walk over to Sayori and sit next to her. Hey senpai, why aren't you talking with the other girls? You already spent so much time with me. I gently pat Sayori on the head and laugh. What are you laughing at? Well, of course I'm going to spend time with you, Sayori. I'm sure the others understand. That's annoying me. Sorry. Well, I just don't want Natsuki and Yuri feeling so lonely. Alright, tell you what. I'll talk with the others more this week, okay? Besides, you're probably right. I should be getting closer with them. They are my friends after all. That's the spirit, senpai. I'm glad you're... Oh my god. I'm glad you're with me today, though. It has been about 2 months since Sayori's been getting professional help from therapists. You can probably finish the game in this ep. I don't know. I don't really know how far this episode stretches. Or this mod, I mean. While she was at the hospital recovering from her injuries, it was also offered help with her depression. She's been getting counseling and taking medications ever since. Hey Sayori, how have you been? And of course my phone's vibrating again. I'm doing fine. Why? Well, I mean, how's counseling going? Is everything okay? Oh, it's going fine. Thank you, of course. Thanks to you, of course. I appreciate the thoughts, Sayori, but I start to struggle with my words. I take a deep breath. Sayori, I almost lost everything that day, and I don't think that I alone can stop your depression. I just hope you're feeling okay, Sayori. You can be honest with me. Sayori looks as innocent as ever, seemingly unfazed by my sudden emotional outburst. Well, it used to feel like a bat was being swung across my head every time you cared for me, or said you cared for me. Every morning, it was so hard to wake up and get ready for school, but at the same time, I wanted to try my best for you. I told myself every day that I would keep moving because I wanted to make you happy. Some days are hard, but thanks to getting help thanks to getting the help I need. Go as long as you can with this app. I probably will. I don't know. It's only 5 right now for me, so hopefully I can get really far. Or at least to the next act and probably maybe like halfway through it. But thanks to getting the help I need, you always being there for me, you push away the rain clouds. You're my sunshine, senpai. I stifle a chuckle. Sayori's way of putting things never fails to leave a smile on my face. We're in the same time zone, dip. I know. Just saying, because probably people watching my stream probably aren't, so... It's always so cheesy, yet I never get tired of hearing it. There's only one thing that matters. She's doing okay now. 2 months ago, she wouldn't even be here. I get up from my desk and guide her to do the same. Come here, Sayori. I grab her by the waist and pull her close to me. I wrap my arms around her and hold her tight. She hugs me back. I will always protect you. We must have been hugging for a good 5 minutes before Natsuki calls out to us playfully. Alright, lovebirds, you're making me sick over here. Sayori and I quickly let go of each other, my face feeling a bit hot. Sayori and Yuri giggle while Natsuki bursts out laughing. Alright, I surrender, jeez. Being the only boy here really sucks sometimes. At least we're having fun. Alright guys, is everyone ready to head home? Sure, I need to go home already. I'll get in trouble if I'm late. You should just be a Twitch streamer instead of a YT. I don't know, I kind of like doing both, honestly. It's good to be in multiple places at once when it comes to things like this. Because, you know, some Twitch streams, like, you know, there's some things that you see that are like, oh, this isn't fixed, let me fix this real quick. But, you know, with YouTube videos, it's more of like, I can take my time and really edit and try to fix anything that's wrong. So I kind of like both though, because Twitch streaming it kind of gives me the ability to have like a live reaction to most things, which is really nice. Natsuki walks out of the club room quickly. You can post highlights on YT. Yeah, I did upload the last stream. I did mention that. If you guys haven't seen part 1 of Doki Doki Salvation, you guys can go to my YouTube channel, which is titled Spacey, and you guys can watch the first episode. It's about 2 hours long, so grab a bucket of popcorn or something. But, you know, highlights, I might. Oh, actually, I misspoke. The stream is on my archive channel, which is called Spacey's Archive. So go watch that on, if you haven't seen this. If you haven't seen this yet, then it's probably not going to make too much sense. My main YouTube channel for this brand Spacey is Spacey on YT. So yeah, be sure to go check those out. Also, while I'm advertising, be sure to go down to the official info section. Be sure to go down to the info section / panel section and join the official Discord server where you guys get notified every time I go live. I'd really appreciate it. You know, you can also talk to some other viewers that are there, you know, if they're active. Natsuki walks out of the club room quickly. Well, alright then. I'll see you both tomorrow. Have a nice night. Yuri gracefully walks out of the club room, leaving Sayori and I alone. Jesus, you spammed me. Yeah, the Nightbot just kind of stopped you for a second. I'm fixing that. I'm fixing that right now. I used caps. Oh yeah, that's probably why. Not sure why that is, but I don't know. Well, you want to head out, Sayori? Well, Senpai, I was thinking about that night, the one where we I automatically knew what she was talking about, and I started blushing myself. Oh, I know, Sayori, you don't have to bring it up with me. It's just one night. No, silly, I mean I want to do it again. Whoa. This just got interesting. I feel my body get all wobbly. Did it just get hot in here all of a sudden? Without saying another word, Sayori gets closer to me. The warmth of her body fills me with indescribable joy. Almost the same joy I felt the day I rescued her. But I feel excited. No way, I didn't use caps. I can't wait for you to... Yeah, you're $10. I thought that said $100. I thought you were tripping. But I feel excited. Whoa. What happened? What are you... Monica, why? What are you doing? 8. 5. 12. 16. Game files. Go into the game files now. Doki game. Salvation, characters. Okay, they're all still here. That was something. I wake up in a cold sweat. Was that real? No, of course not. Okay, that's crazy because Monica was supposed to be out. She was supposed to be gone, but she just shows up out of nowhere in her school uniform. I'd rather mention. I think I'm really starting to miss Monica. Sayori is great at making the club fun and all, but Monica really knew how to help us connect with each other, whether we liked it or not. I decided to plan a surprise visit for her at the hospital. I'll discuss it with Sayori later. Man, Monica's just in the middle of everything, just trying to ruin, like, just really out there. I perform my usual morning routine and head out to meet Sayori. As usual, Sayori runs up to me and gives me a warm hug. I'll never get tired of these. Good morning! Hey Sayori, glad to see you're doing well this morning. Okay, so are we just like... This is a bit... Oh, this sucks. So she's just like... Monica's just like cutting in at random points and just skipping these random days. This is crazy. The sun is shining super bright today. Indeed it is. Actually, it's pretty hot now that you mention it. Jeez. I already feel myself working up a sweat. Oh, Senpai, I forgot to tell you. What is it? I have my counseling appointment this afternoon. I won't be able to make it to the club today, so I'll leave you in charge, okay? Oh, well, okay. I guess I can handle the club. It's just Yuri and Natsuki, right? I'm sure you can handle them both happy. Did I just say that right? I'm sure you can make them both happy. I suck at English. Sarah grabs my hand and we rush off to school. I guess the plan to discuss the surprise visit for Veronica will have to wait for now. Oh my god, I'm losing my ability to speak English here. Walking into the club room to find only Natsuki and Yuri was a little strange, almost kind of boring. Natsuki and Yuri seemed to be having a nice conversation, so I decided not to bother them for now. I set my things on the nearby desk and take out my phone. I see a text message from Sayori. You just realized she didn't mention Monica. Yeah. Yeah, that's weird. I think Monica's just erasing people's memories after she corrupts everyone. It's really unsettling. I see a text message from Sayori. Remember to spend time with the other girls today, okay? Heart. Jeez, easier said than done. I care about Natsuki and Yuri, but it's a little hard for me to talk with them sometimes. I don't want to leave one behind by focusing on my attention on one of them. But how is one guy like me supposed to keep two girls happy? I sigh out loud and both the girls notice. Aw, does a little boy miss his girlfriend? Oh, quit harassing him, Natsuki. Let him miss his girlfriend in peace. I mean, ha, nice one, Yuri. Alright, I get it. I'm just upset because I have to babysit you both today. Whatever. The girls look at me as if they're waiting for me to give them something to do. So now what? You mean you don't know? Oh, you're just as bad as Sayori. My bad. Well, it's whatever. I'm going to go read over there. Call me if you need me. Natsuki walks off to her usual... Oh my god, the music stopped. Natsuki walked over to her usual reading spot, leaving me with Yuri, looking as timid as ever. Alright, we got the good music this time. Pretty calming, and it's actually not destroying my ears. It was destroying my ears last time, and I had my headphones off like this, which was not very comfortable. Like, that's actually how I had them for like a solid like 5 minutes, just because the dialogue was, or the music was so loud. Can I show you something? Oh, sure, Yuri, what is it? Yuri walks over to her bag and pulls out a thick-looking book. Thick-looking book, am I right? She notices my expression and giggles. I wanted to talk about this book I've been reading recently. It's a little different from what I usually read. Well, that's cool. I honestly thought you were all about horror and nothing else. Yuri looks slightly offended. I read other genres too. Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to get you upset. Thick like Yuri. You see this? Extra thick. That's okay. I really know how to make these interactions awkward, don't I? Anyways, what's this book about? To my relief, Yuri's composure changes. She holds a book close to her chest. It's obvious she really finds comfort in her novels. Well, it's technically a horror story, but it's non-fiction. It's about this German soldier during the Second World War. He's constantly faced with extremely difficult decisions and situations. As a result, he starts to break down mentally and loses sight of who he really is. I wonder who that sounds like. He's always in a constant state of doubt and comes close to suicide on multiple occasions. He even forces this one family to... Oh, well, that would be a spoiler. Anyway, I enjoy this quite a bit, but it puts on display the human psyche and how easily it can be broken in by experimental stimuli. That was a lot of big words. Imagine being placed in situations where you must choose between who lives and who dies. I can't even begin to fathom how much stress that man must have went through. The writing is so descriptive. It's on par with the most detailed fictional stories I've read. It chills me to the bone. That's why I love it. Coupled with the fact that this is all true is absolutely exhilarating. What do you think, Senpai? I'm stunned. Yuri seems to speak almost a mile a minute whenever she talks about literature. It never fails to amaze me. That actually sounds pretty amazing, Yuri. I gotta admit, I'm definitely interested. You are? Yeah, I might ask Sayori if she's up to go to the bookstore. I would love to get a copy of my own. That would be great. We could share some thoughts together. Yuri starts to fidget a little. I went on another one of my rants again, didn't I? That wasn't a rant, Yuri. I enjoy listening to you talk about this sort of stuff. Siri. Oh, Siri. Thank God Siri is not enabled on my phone. Seriously, it's like you're the most intelligent one here. You put literature in literature club. Really? I'm sorry, will you excuse me for a moment? What's wrong? Yuri runs out of the room pretty hastily. Hey, what did you say to her? What? Nothing. Natsuki storms up to me and stands on the tip of her toes, getting close to my face. What did you do, dummy? Nothing, she just ran out. Yuri always does that. She does? Oh, well, not that I'm worried or anything. She just outright leaves for like 20 minutes and comes back acting if it's nothing. Well, Natsuki, maybe she just needs to use the bathroom or something. No, you big dummy. You don't think I would have figured that out by now? I don't know. Honestly, I think she's bored with this club. Even when Monica was here, she would leave like this. Okay. This could tie into the actually like the original story, because maybe she just she about to cut. That's what I was getting at. She kind of got really excited really quickly, and that's interesting. Well, have you gone to look for her? Maybe check where she runs off to? Well, no, of course not. I don't want to seem like a creep. Besides, in the end, it's Yuri's personal business anyway. I just wish she explained herself before she leaves like that. I take a moment to gather my thoughts. Well, why would it make you feel any better? Well, would it make you feel any better if I went to look for her? Natsuki looks at me with a slight look of disapproval before smiling at me. You've always been a creep, senpai. Jeez. Natsuki gives me a small shove. Now go hurry up and find her already. I walk into the hallway trying to think of where Yuri could have gone. I can't imagine her going too far, so most likely not at the library. I walk a little further down the hall to find a door slightly open. It leads to one of the empty classrooms. I open the door gently. Yuri? Yeah. Of course. How do you say that? Kia! I guess that's how I'd say it. Senpai, no! Yuri scrambles to hide her knife in her blazer. A look of absolute fear is etched on her face. Before I had the chance to react to the scene in front of me, Yuri runs out of the room and heads to the girls' restroom. Damn. Yuri, I had no idea. My heart is pounding at the realization that one of my closest friends has been doing this stuff the whole time. Fucking knew it, yeah. I kind of knew it too, deep down. Like, she just got really excited really quickly and just kind of ran out of the room. It was pretty crazy. And not a single one of us knew about it. What do I do? What am I even supposed to think in a situation like this? Before overthinking it anymore, I rush over to the girls' restroom and press my ear against the door. I hear soft sobs. It's definitely Yuri. Ah, jeez, I should get Natsuki to come check on her, but what if Yuri doesn't want to be seen by her? Oh, to hell with it. She's my friend after all. I nervously open the restroom door, and luckily, only one stall was taken. I hope I don't get caught in here. I walk over to Yuri's stall and knock on the door. Okay, this is a nicely drawn background. I can kind of tell the shading's a bit like... it's alright, whatever. Yuri, it's me. Sorry if I seem like a total creep right now, but I'm just worried about you. Yuri starts crying a little harder. I went to the realization that I probably made her feel worse. Cough, about to start stabbing herself in the stomach. Cough. Oh my god, if she stabs herself in the stomach, I'm going to cry. After a few minutes of hearing nothing but Yuri's soft cries, she starts to speak. Why did you come looking for me? You weren't supposed to see me like this. Yuri's choked up words of pain. Yuri's choked up words pain me to my core. I feel tears rush to my eyes, but I stop myself from breaking down and thinking about my words carefully. Yuri? Yuri continues to sob. You think I'm a freak now, don't you? I'm sorry. It's not my fault. I can't help it. It's the only way I know how to feel better. That wasn't something I expected to hear from someone like Yuri, but now I know more about why she does it. I would never judge you, Yuri. Don't forget that. You're right, it's not your fault, and it never will be. But you have to talk to someone about it, please. I hear Yuri take a deep breath, sounding like she's having an internal battle with herself. The poor girl must be feeling so many emotions right now. I hear the door to the stall unlock. Yuri steps out, her sleeve rolled down so I can't see the cuts. Well, for you, senpai, I can try. I guess that's a start, but she needs real help. I don't know how to help her properly. I'm no therapist or anything, but the least I can do is... Yuri pulls me in for a hug, something I wasn't really expecting. I awkwardly hug her back. Hey, I'm just glad you're willing to talk to me. Yuri, stop. She's my senpai. Oh my god. You mean waifu? Good job, dingus. So, can we go somewhere else? I kind of feel creepy standing in the girls' bathroom like this. Yuri quickly lets go of me and realizes the situation we're in. Yes, you're right. Let's go. I open the door and peek outside just to make sure nobody's around to see us walk out together. That would give people the wrong idea. I walk outside and stand against the wall. Yuri follows, looking really upset. She's older than me, I think, though. Yeah, all the characters in this story are 18. From what I've read, at least, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there was a mod that proved that Natsuki was 18. It was 18. It was like Doki Doki Nightmare or something like that, I think. I don't know. It was something along those lines of that title. You know, you don't have to return to the club yet if you don't feel like it. Well, I wouldn't want to keep Natsuki waiting all alone. Oh, speaking of Natsuki, does she know anything about this? No! Yuri suddenly raises her voice, making me jump. No, I mean, I don't know. I just don't want Natsuki to find out the person I really am. She'll think I'm a freak. So she's senpai. No. No words. You're really bad. She won't want to talk with me anymore. Yuri starts to cry again. Oh, I love how they added, like, custom sprites and stuff. Like, there's no sprite in the original game of Yuri crying. So, that's new, I guess. Excuse me. You, Sayori, Monika, and Natsuki, you're all the closest friends I've ever had. I don't want to lose any of you. Hey, Yuri, it's gonna be okay. You know I like you for who you are. You don't have to be perfect to be my friend. I'm sure Natsuki will understand as well. Yuri stops crying and looks at me, her eyes shining with tears. But I need help. I don't think I can stop on my own. I'm afraid of myself. I'm afraid of things I do to myself. But I can't help it. Ever since I was a little girl, I'd be punished a lot for doing the things I loved. In my parents' eyes, I wasn't the perfect girl they wanted me to be. And now I push people away. I don't want people to know who I really am. That's why I ran away from you. Hashtag nobody is perfect. Hashtag nobody is perfect, dude. I'm afraid that if I reveal my true self to others, they'll just leave me. So when I cut myself, I realize all the tension built up inside, or release all the tension built up inside. It's exhilarating. Whenever I feel intense emotions, I just need to cut. And the music stopped. Whether I'm happy or sad, envious or scared, I just want to tear my arm apart. Yuri starts shaking. It's clear she's never opened up to anybody like this before. This doesn't feel right. Yuri clenches her wounded arm. I involuntarily let out a gasp. Is she? No. I shouldn't be telling you this. I will never leave you, Yuri. I messed up, like I always do. I don't need your help. You can't help me, no matter what you do or say. I'm too far gone. I'm messed up by telling you. I know you hate me now, and I know all the other girls will hate me too. Excuse me. People will say I'm nothing but a freak. Nothing but a girl just seeking attention. But there's one thing people get wrong. I don't want attention. I want everyone to leave me alone. You should go back to the club with Natsuki, senpai. Tell her I'm quitting the literature club. Yuri starts clenching her arm harder. She's hurting herself. Just leave me alone. Yuri closes her eyes and starts crying softly. What do I do? I'm obviously not leaving her here by herself. I think back to that day 2 months ago. Sorry if I'm talking too much. I'm just trying to be involved. No, it's alright. You can talk as much as you want. I don't really care. I'm gonna read it anyway. Sayori. How would you handle a situation like this? I slowly walk over to her, but to my surprise, she starts walking backwards. Stay away from me. Yuri starts scratching at her sleeve, wincing in pain. I feel absolutely hopeless. I get an overwhelming feeling of urgency, similar to how I felt when I walked in on Sayori that one night. I don't dare move a muscle and attempts to stop her from inching further away from me, but she keeps walking backwards. Oh my god. I remember seeing this scene on like a Google image. Yeah, just this is insane. She positions herself a wall and lets her tears fall down her face. A small drop of blood leaks out through her sleeve. She's opening her wounds right in front of me. Yuri! Yuri opens her eyes slowly. I couldn't stop myself from yelling. All just an act of desperation. Please, don't walk away from me like this. I don't know how to help you. I really don't, but walking away from this isn't going to make things better. You don't understand, senpai. Skip this. I can't watch. I'm not skipping any of this. This is good. Like it's really well made part of this mod. That's why I really like all of these mods, because they're really so well made and so well done and polished and everything. It's really nice. I can't be helped. Yes, you can. I know you can. Sayori. I stopped myself at the thought of Sayori's counseling. The drop of blood falls in Yuri's hands and falls off of Yuri's hand and lands on the floor. My own tears follow. My vision gets blurry and I feel my chest getting heavy. But it's making me sad. It's making me sad a little bit too. Senpai, don't cry. I wipe the tears from my eyes. Yuri, I don't know how to help you, but I can't bear to see you like this. If this doesn't prove that I don't care about you, I don't know what else it'll take. I once told someone special that I'd always be there for them, that I'd never let them go, and I would always be by their side. Can't you see that I feel the same way? You're my friend, Yuri, and I know it'll take a lot of time and effort, but I know you can get better again. Yuri stays quiet and lets her tears fall to the ground. Damn it, how am I supposed to get through to you? Without thinking, I walk over to Yuri and wrap my arms around her. Yuri doesn't react. Yuri, these feelings, I know how intense they are for you. I know you've been stressed to the point where it feels like only situation for you, but I want to help you find a healthier way to deal with it. I don't want you to hurt yourself anymore. I don't think you're a freak, and I don't hate you. And I can assure you with 100% confidence that the club really cares about you. Monica, Sayori, Natsuki, I'm sure they want nothing more for you to be okay. Because we're friends, and I really care about you more than you could ever imagine. I feel Yuri's arms raise and wrap around me. She's finally hugging back. Yuri's body shakes gently. She lets out a louder cry and buries her face into my blazer, her warm tears soaking it up. Her cries are loud. It's like every emotion she's ever suppressed is all coming out at once. Yuri really needed this. A few minutes pass before Yuri starts to speak again. Do you really care about me that much? Do you? Yuri chokes up on her words. Do you really want me to get better? Of course I do, Yuri. I want to see you get better. I wouldn't be here with you if I didn't care. Yuri starts calming down. Her breathing is slowed to a gentle rhythm, with an occasional twitch. I gently rub her back to comfort her. I wonder, when was the last time anybody has shown how much they cared for her? Yes, I want you to get better. Same here, man. I really want her to get better. How many people has she pushed away throughout her life? Yuri? I promise I won't tell Natsuki or anybody. And I promise I'll do everything in my power to help you get through this. We'll pull through together. Yuri clenches my back. I feel another tear land on my uniform. Thank you, senpai. Thank you so much. I feel like this is a point where like a conflict of the mod would start to come in. You know, like it's all about helping everyone here, but it's like we just kind of told Yuri that we wouldn't tell anyone about it, and also that we wouldn't tell Sayori, or like we wouldn't tell anyone about Sayori's condition either. It's kind of crazy. Monica must be bad at coding since she hasn't been at the club. Yeah, I don't know. She's probably sitting at home just coding right now, just like just reprogramming the whole game. Yuri clears her throat and motions for me to follow her to the empty classroom I found her in. As I follow her into the classroom, she stops me in front of a desk. The book she was telling me about lay there on top. Her back is facing toward me. Yuri? I start to reach out for her as she turns around slowly, holding her book close to her chest. She chokes up on her words. Do you want to read together? My eyes widen up in surprise, but I decide not to question her further. Sure, Yuri. Yuri and I sit ourselves down on the floor. She hands the book over to me sheepishly. You can read it at your own pace if you like. I don't mind waiting for you to finish. Accidentally removes herself. Alright, Yuri. You sure you're okay? Yuri slowly nods. I give her a reassuring smile, but she avoids making eye contact with me. Oh, that was a really sudden transition. Not complaining though. Really good. As I make my way through the pages, I hear Yuri's breathing slow and constant. Out of the corner of my eye, I see her eyes fixed on the words, jolting back and forth almost like a typewriter. I never would have guessed a girl like that would cut herself. And what's a guy like me supposed to do for her? I only helped her because she's my friend, but I have no experience in these sort of things. Hell, all I do is sit around, read manga, and play video games in my free time. A nerd like me shouldn't be handling situations like these. But I'm almost glad I caught her in the act. I feel like she just needs someone to talk to. She needs to be made aware that we do care about her. Senpai, you ready to turn the page? Oh, yeah, sorry. That's quite alright. We continue reading up to the 3rd chapter until we hear a little voice we both know too well. Yuri! Senpai! Where are you guys? Natsuki opens up the classroom door to see us on the floor reading together. Hey! What are you two doing? Natsuki, it's not what it looks like. Don't play dumb. You guys wanted to read without me, didn't you? Get her counseling. Oh, I mean, getting her counseling might be a good idea, but most of these mods, like in the original game, MC is like the main character is really stupid, and there's nothing we can really do about it. But in the mods, they're supposed to make it a little bit better. But in this one, it's a bit more true to the original game. Yuri sighs after realizing Natsuki didn't suspect the worst. I'm pretty glad too. I'm sure Natsuki wouldn't let me hear the end of it if she thought I was cheating on Sayori. It's not that, Natsuki. It's Yuri likes to read this book in private because it oh, I get it. It's some pretty it's a pretty steamy read, isn't it? Don't worry, Yuri. I won't tell Sayori. Anyway, do you guys want to come back? Do you guys want to come back to the club room? I have a little surprise for you both. Yuri and I exchange looks before nodding. I hand the book back to Yuri and make my way towards the club room. We walk into the club room together. We watch Natsuki walk over to the back of the room and pull out a tray, seemingly out of nowhere. She lifts the foil, revealing her famous white frosted kitty cupcakes, lined up perfectly along the tray, each one begging to be eaten. Oh, the high quality. Oh my god, the high quality. You have no idea. I care about Yuri more, Spacey, so get the fuck out. Whatever, man. Yuri's not really my type of girl, but I definitely do see the appeal. Ta-da! Now this is what I love about the literature club. I take a huge bite out of a cupcake, filling my mouth with so much flavor that I start to moan a bit. Natsuki and Yuri laugh at my reaction and join in with me. These cupcakes are really the best, Natsuki. I've never had anything like them. Pfft. I mean, not like it's not like I made them for you guys or anything. Who am I kidding? I totally did. Guess Sayori's going to miss out on these, huh? Yeah, I'll take one for her though. I'm sure she'll love to have a cupcake at the end of the day. Well, that's nice of you, Senpai. I can tell you guys about this manga I was reading. Can I tell you guys about this manga I was reading? I'm sorry, my English is so broken. I think it's only fair since you guys read without me. What did you have in mind? Natsuki walks in front of us and begins explaining. Okay, so it all starts with these Dragon Balls. Oh my god, was she reading Dragon Ball? Oh my god. After listening to Natsuki go on and on about her manga, it was time to go home. I grab a cupcake for Sayori and leave the rest for Natsuki. I want a cupcake. Yeah, so do I, man. I haven't had a cupcake, like, in real life. I hadn't had a cupcake in, like, the longest time. I really need one. Just anything sweet would be really nice. Well, today was a success. Sorry for being just a terrible club president, though. You did well, Senpai. I thought today was a success, too. I give Yuri a smile. Yeah, you suck at being president, but that just makes it all the more fun. Well, I'll be heading home now. Natsuki, would you like to walk home with me today? Oh, well, sure, Yuri, but this is going to be an everyday thing, alright? I know, I just use a little bit of company today. I love Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball's not really too much of my thing, because it's like everyone watches it. I like watching things that, you know, other people don't really watch, so I can spread that around. Like, hey, this is really good, and I really like it. I think everybody else should start watching it. It's a whole cycle inside of my head. I'm serious. Natsuki walks out of the club room, smiles and walks out of the club room. Well, come on, Yuri, don't keep me waiting, slowpoke. Yuri smiles and turns to me. You can get the fuck out then, motherfucker. No. Thanks again for checking on me, Senpai. Of course, Yuri. If you ever need someone to talk to, you know where to find me. I watch Yuri walk out of the club gracefully as ever. Hey. Home sweet home. I shoot Sayori a text message to come over when she can get to pick up her cupcake. I throw myself on the couch and let out a long sigh. What a day. I think about walking in on Yuri cutting herself. What if I didn't choose to look out for her? What if she accidentally cut too deep and bled out? None of us would have been there to save her. I turn over to my backside. My friends, Yuri, Natsuki, and Sayori, they all need serious help. I guess I'll have to stay strong for them. This is what Monica would want, right? Man, if she were here, she'd be able to help me with all of this. I close my eyes and drift off to sleep. I hope Yuri will get the help she needs. Oh no. Alright. We are going to save again, and then we're going to continue. Oh, I thought my game just broke. What are you doing? The hell was that? I'd like an explanation for whoever made this mod. Jesus Christ. Come on, man. You're trying to kill us out here. I wake up gasping for air. Jeez, hell of a dream. Maybe Yuri's story totally got to me. I think back to walking in on her, the blood gushing out of her arm as she looked at me, her face full of terror. And that dream. Why was Monica in there? I decided to call up Sayori, but I feel kind of bad waking her up at this time, but surely she won't mind. At least I sure hope not. A sleepy Sayori answers the phone. Hello, Senpai? Why did you wake me up so late? I'm sorry, Bun. I had another weird nightmare. Hearing your voice helps me calm down. You've been having a lot of scary dreams, haven't you? Do you want me to go over? My heart skips a beat. Sayori hasn't slept over at my house in years. I mean, it shouldn't be so different from staying at her house. I guess it's more of the idea that a girl just asked me if I could come over. The guy always jokes about this sort of thing, but now it's actually happening. Jeez, I mean, it's kind of late. Won't your parents mind? No, they like you, Senpai, but I'll be very sneaky. Well, I guess I'll see you in a bit then. Before I hang up, I hear a loud crash from my phone's speakers. Ow, I tripped! Guess I shouldn't expect Sayori to be the best at sneaking out of her house. I hang up my phone and sit up from my couch. I wonder why now, out of all times, did Sayori ask to come over. Not that I'm complaining. I'm still shaken up over the dream I had, so I could use the company. I can really see some potential for this channel. Alright, thanks, man. I really do appreciate that, actually. As I'm speaking in like a monotone kind of voice. Yeah, that's... I need to get better at my speaking skills. I'm just kind of relaxing, though. I would be like, and then Sayori tripped over something, you know, kind of like really excited, but that kind of feels faked, you know? I'm being real here. A few minutes go by, and then I hear a soft knock on my door. I get up from the couch and open the door for Sayori, who looks happy to see me as always, even in the dead of night. I switch on the lights so we can both see each other a bit better. Hooray, it's sleepover time! Just like old times, huh? It's really late, though. This sure was a good idea. You sure this was a good idea? Yes, you do. Yeah, I have issues. Well, you said you were scared. I wanted to come over and scare the demons away. With hugs. Just get energetic. Well, energetic is... I can be energetic at times when I'm really having fun. I'm not saying that I'm not having fun now, but this is like a game that you can have fun, but most of the time it's just dialogue, which is really interesting dialogue though. So I'm kind of intrigued to see what's going on and how far it's like a certain part of the story is gonna go. You know, man, you're the best, Sayori. She was right. All of my problems seem to slip away. Well, I don't think I can sleep. We can watch some TV for a bit if you like. Yes, we should watch a funny movie. Alright, good idea. Oh, I like this scene. This is nice. Oh my god, this is Haganai. This is an anime I used to watch. Or finished. I don't know. I don't remember this scene. What the heck is this? The horse? Yeah, I don't remember that scene at all. I set up the TV and cuddle up next to Sayori. It's really nice having you over like this, Sayori. Sayori puts her arm around me and rests her head on my shoulder. Yeah, it is. Hey, Senpai? Yeah? She would wear a belly shirt. Okay. I never got to thank you for helping me. What do you mean? I know it was you who told the doctors about my depression. My heart skips a beat when she says that. Oh, how did you know? You're the only person I've ever told about my depression, silly. But I'm glad you did. I felt more happy in these past few days that I have my whole life. And I have to thank you for that. I'd do anything for you, Sayori. I need to make up all these years we've lost. You care about me so much, Senpai. Sayori puts her arm around my body and rests her head on my chest. I'm happy. I smile and gently brush Sayori's hair. Good. I'm happy that you're happy. I give Sayori a small kiss on her head, making her giggle. We watch TV for about 30 minutes before I start hearing soft snoring. I look down to find Sayori fast asleep on my chest. Oh, Sayori, I'm so glad you're in my life. I gently brush my hand through her soft pink hair. Eventually, Sayori's gentle breathing starts to lull me to sleep. I grab her hand close and close my eyes. I completely forgotten about the nightmare. All of my worries slip away when I hold you in my arms. I love this transition. It's really nice. It's a nice touch, at least. Alright, so we got through that day without anything too Monaco related happening. I mean, we had that one nightmare. So when I wake up, Sayori is still sleeping, using my chest as a pillow. I look at my phone to check the time. It's still early. Sayori looks so peaceful when she sleeps. Ow. I'm so glad she's finally getting the help she so desperately needed. I think back to our conversation last night. She's gone through so much pain in her whole life. She deserves this happiness. I've known her since we were kids, and only now I'm fully realizing the feelings I have for her. How dense am I to have not realized sooner? So don't fucking kink shame me. I love Sayori. I get butterflies in my stomach just thinking about it. Love. My friends usually throw that word around like it's meaningless to them, but it holds a meaning for me. Sayori begins to wake up. Senpai, how long have you been awake for? She looks really tired. Sayori picks her head up and rubs her eyes. Not very long, only a few minutes. Sayori yawns. Oh, I didn't want you to wake up yet. I was having a really nice dream. Well, that dream was so important that you have to be late for school for? That's a secret. This is making me fuzzy. Let me guess, you were dreaming about me, weren't you? Yes. No fair, you know me too well. I walk over to her and give her a kiss on the cheek. That's okay, Sayori, you and me both. Stop embarrassing me, you big meanie. We should probably start getting ready for school. I'll go home and get ready. I'll see you outside. Sayori walks to the door. Or I walk Sayori to the door. I'm so bad. I'll be out soon. I walk into the club room feeling totally exhausted from the school day. The first semester is starting to come to a close, and the teachers like to pile up all this work on us and expect us to actually get it all done. Man, history totally killed me today. How did everyone else's classes go? Mine went pretty well. I started a project in art today. Oh, that sounds cool. May I see it? No, not yet. It's not ready. Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad to see you're trying new things. Yuri catches on to what I was implying, and shyly looks away from me. Yes, of course. Well, how about you, Sate? I cut short after realizing Sayori and Natsuki are here yet. Yuri, do you know where Sayori and Natsuki went? No, they weren't here when I came in. I still got my game files open, boys. I still got them open. Oops. I have to give one of my friends something real quick. Sorry. Really sorry. Hold up. Okay, there. Wow, I've never seen these two so happy together. It's pretty nice, actually, seeing Sayori get along so well with the other club members. Hey, you two, where were you guys? Natsuki and Sayori both exchanged looks, still giggling. We just met up in the hallway and got distracted. Yeah, we weren't that late. Well, it's good to see you two getting along so well. So, what are you doing today, Sayori? Well, I actually don't have anything planned for today, as usual. Although this is not so much of a bad thing. I've been meaning to get a chance to talk to Natsuki. I figured now is a good time to finally ask her about the family issues at home. Well, in that case, I'll go read my book. I think I'll work on a poem idea that I had. Alright. After this mod is... Oh, I'm sorry. I'm hoping this ends at about 6:30, but I want to do stuff and I don't want to miss anything. It's okay. I still have my archive channel. Probably going to stream for maybe another hour, hour and a half. So probably about 7:30. I'm going to do a playthrough of this at some point where I, like, at the beginning, like at the very start of the game, or like a little bit into it, I just end up deleting Monica's character file. I wonder how that would play out, or if it would play out at all. I don't know. Maybe after I finish this, I'll just do it on stream. Sayori skips over to a desk and starts rummaging through her school bag. She seems pretty peppy today. I assume her counseling session yesterday was pretty successful. I look over at Natsuki's usual reading spot to find her getting ready to read her manga. I decide to walk over and say hello. Hey Natsuki, I wanted to know if you wanted to talk about things. I expect Natsuki to get mad at me for being so forward with this type of thing, but instead she stands up and looks straight at me. Hey senpai, what's up? We good bitches. And this at 7, motherfucker. I don't know. I just gotta see how far I get. Just decided to check up on you, Natsuki. Well, I'm fine. What makes you think I wouldn't be? I didn't say that. Well, you implied it. Well, I wanted to ask. Remember that note? Oh. Natsuki looks towards Yuri and Sayori, who are talking about some of their favorite books. And here we go. This is where things get interesting, boys. I'm gonna save. We've saved at like every point in the game so far. Beginning of the game, possibly? Like, right before the festival? Maybe that's what this one is? I don't know. Pretty crazy, though. I want to show you something, but don't say a word. I nod to show my understanding. Oh my god. Natsuki slowly lifts up her sleeve. Oh my god, dude. It's just getting depressing out here. Why is it always their right arm or left arm? Natsuki's a little quirky. I wouldn't say quirky on this one. I know what's going on. And what the fuck? Oh my god. Bruises lie all over her forearm. Some look as if they just appeared yesterday. But it doesn't help to think that these are all over her once broken arm. This was what happens to me almost every day. Even though Natsuki already made me aware of this, it still shocks me to see that she's been going through this all this time without warning, without any of us knowing. After this accident, I struggled to let the doctors help me. I was afraid they would hurt me the same way that my dad would. That's when I realized I can't trust anybody anymore. Even though I know they can help me, my dad, he's ruining my life. Natsuki runs out of the club room. What happened? Why did Natsuki run away like that? Oh, well, I'll go check on her. I'm the vice president after all. This is what Monica would want. For Monica! Yuri places her hand on Sayori's shoulder, stopping her in her tracks. Sayori, I understand you feel the need to help her, but trust me. She needs her space. She'll be back. Just give her some time. You can trust us, Natsuki. But I'll be here for when she comes back. Do you want to help make some tea for her? Okay, that's nice of you, Yuri. Yuri and Sayori work together to get the tea ready. I keep sending glances towards the clubroom doors, wondering if Natsuki would ever return. I wish there was more we could do for her. Suddenly, the clubroom doors open slowly. Natsuki walks in, keeping her head low. Sayori, Yuri, and I keep our distance. The clubroom is silent except for the sounds of Yuri pouring the tea into the cups. Okay, here's some tea, everyone. It's a bit hot, so be careful. Here you go, Natsuki, and here you go, senpai. I pick up the teacup and take a small sip. Sure enough, the warmth of the flavored tea helps me calm down. Even Natsuki seemed to perk up a little after she took a sip. If you don't feel like talking about anything, you don't have to. Just know we're all here for you. Sayori gives Natsuki a sad smile. Natsuki, still looking down, begins to speak. Well, my dad... Natsuki pauses. It's like she's afraid of mentioning this sort of thing. It's alright, Natsuki. Take a deep breath. Natsuki follows Yuri's command and breathes in before speaking. My dad treats me horribly. He beats me almost every day for the smallest of things. All I have to eat is rice and ketchup. The food isn't nourishing at all. Natsuki closes her eyes. Alright. I like it when he doesn't come home, or when he's too tired to do anything. That's when I'm free to read my manga or bake. It's the only things I can do that make me happy at home. My dad would kill me if he saw the manga I had. I'm pretty sure he wouldn't like it if he found out all the baking things I do behind his back. At least Sayori is hurting herself. You mean isn't hurting herself? Natsuki looks away and tears start forming in her eyes again. I wish all of this would just disappear. But at the same time, I still love my dad. I'm not saying Papa. It's a cringy word. Sometimes he would take me out for ice cream or shopping for new clothes. I still love him because he's my dad. But even then, I feel like he was going to yell or hit me as soon as I got home. The more nice things he did, the more nervous I became. Yeah, good job. Nice autocorrect, nerd. It scares me. I can't even get home without living in constant fear of what he'll do next. All I want is him to stop hurting me so much. Or maybe I'm just a horrible daughter. Maybe I'm just too much of a brat. Natsuki starts crying a little harder now. The three of us share concerned looks. Yuri opens her mouth to speak, but no words come out. Natsuki, we want to help. You can't help me. You'll never understand what it's like to have the one person who's supposed to take care of you beat you down every day. You'll never understand what it's like to walk home and just be thrown around and being tired and treated like garbage. Girls shouldn't be afraid of going home. Girls shouldn't dread the idea of school being over. Why? Why does it have to be me? Why does he have to do this to me? I mean, she can't. We're practically living with Sayori. Natsuki rests her back. Oh my god, yeah, another sad scene. I noticed, I just couldn't say anything because I was reading the chat. Natsuki rests her back against a wall. Her tears are flowing down her neck as she tries so desperately to keep herself together. I don't want to go home. Hold on. I'm bad. Alright. There we go. Alright. I just want this to all go away. She hugs herself and cries softly, barely loud enough for us to hear. Yuri steps backwards. The confidence she had a few minutes ago is completely absent now. Yeah, these are good. These are really good drawings. Like, honestly. And it's like, these aren't just random Google pictures you find. These, like, are actually, like, hand-drawn and put into these mods, which is really, really nice. It just shows how much effort the modding community really puts into their work. And yeah, she does have fangs. One. Yeah, there was a meme on that. The three of us look at the pink-haired girl sympathetically. I can't believe I'm seeing Natsuki like this. Usually she's known for her outbursts and upfront nature, and known for loving manga, sweets, and cute things. Now she's completely broken. Broken by the one man who was supposed to care for her. Sorry about that. Almost subconsciously, I step backwards as well. I don't know what to say or do or give Natsuki the space she probably needs. Is she a vampire? No. I mean, I guess in anime, just like one fang or two fangs is just kind of, well, one, I guess, is supposed to be like the cute thing. Or like it's one of the things that are waifu material. Yeah, that's that. Yuri looks at me and nods, as if to assure she's got everything under control. Yuri takes a deep breath, stands up straight, and starts speaking. You're a very strong girl, Natsuki. Not a lot of people can open up to others like this. I understand you're hurting, but may I make a suggestion? I want to help you get away from your troubles. I mean, I do dig it. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. I think you should move out of your home. We can even tell the authorities whenever you feel comfortable for doing so. I know it'll be scary at first, but we're all here to support you. Natsuki stays quiet. I guess it's my turn to say something. Well, you've stayed with Sayori before. Why don't you move in with her as a starting point? Sayori perks up after hearing this. That sounds like a great idea. My counselor says that spending time with friends is a great stress reliever. Natsuki wipes her tears and looks up at us. You guys make me feel safe here. This club, it's a safe place for me. These past 2 months have been the best months of my life. I thought things would be different after the accident, but all of you made the literature club an amazing place. Thank you all. Yuri walks over to Natsuki and gives her a hug. Natsuki looks shocked, but to my surprise, doesn't resist. She slowly hugs back. After more hugging and crying, we all calmed down and started working on the plan of Natsuki's move. It's pretty clear that Natsuki is nervous about the move, but we assured her that no matter what happened, we would be there for her. Well, I have to get home before it's too late. Have a wonderful night, everyone. She should call the police on her dad. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. They did mention the authorities, anyway. Yuri leaves, leaving Sayori, Natsuki, and I in the club room. Well, shall we get going? Yeah, let's go home. I'm sleepy. Sayori lets out a pretty hearty yawn. Well, at least you won't keep me awake in all your dumb games. Hey, my games are fun. You guys can discuss this at home. Now come on, it's getting late. Okay, saving. Hello. Gaster guy sent a friend request. Oh, what just happened? Oh. Did I miss anything else? Oh no. Let me turn up this music, actually. I don't know if you guys were able to hear that before. Oh god, yeah, you can hear the song is a bit distorted. Let's just listen to it for a minute. Yeah, see? It's distorted and glitched out. Monica is in her school uniform and still here, apparently. Did you like the song? Sure, I guess so. I didn't really get a good listen at it, though. What is she saying? Gibberish. Did I say that? No, she said that. What's going on? Oh my god, man. Okay, so she can't control the game anymore. That's right. I keep forgetting about that. That she can't control the game anymore. I forgot about that completely. So some force is like blocking her from saying what she's trying to say. Monica, can you English? She can't. She's trying super hard, but everything she says is getting corrupted for some reason. By someone, by something, I have no idea, but that's pretty crazy. I placed my hand on my head in pain, and also we're outside all of a sudden. Thank you. Ow, what the? Senpai, you okay? You blanked out there for a second. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm fine. Oh, I didn't even realize we were home already. I look over at Sayori and Natsuki, who still look down after the day we had. Guys, perk up. Tomorrow will be a new day. Sounds like Sayori is rubbing off on you. Sayori smiles at me as well. Alright, quit teasing me. You sure you'll be okay living with Sayori, Natsuki? Well, I guess it's better than being at home. Come on, Natsuki, we're going to have a lot of fun. It'll be like sleepovers forever. Alright, Sayori, you don't have to make it so weird. Jeez. Well, Sayori, do you mind if I get settled? I need to change. Go ahead. I want to talk with Senpai for a bit. Natsuki nods and heads inside Sayori's house. Sayori turns toward me. What's up, Sayori? Oh, well, where did my other chair leg go? There it is. I want to say I'm sorry for acting upset today, Senpai. It was really selfish of me. I didn't mean to make Natsuki feel bad. I quickly realized how Sayori is feeling and grab her hands. What are you doing, Senpai? I forgive you, Sayori. You did nothing wrong. You helped me so much today. Without you there to support me, I don't think I would have been able to help Natsuki. Sayori looks down and stays quiet for a while. Sayori? Well, maybe you're right, Senpai. I trust you. Sayori smiles and opens her arms, signaling me to hug her. I move in and hold her tight. Please, don't be sad anymore. And we get the nice transition. The nice transition is always a nice transition, am I right? I wake up feeling pretty rested, despite having a pretty rough day yesterday. I stretch and send Sayori my usual good morning text. She usually responds pretty quickly. Maybe she's busy with Natsuki. I get dressed, make myself some toast, and walk outside to meet the girls. I see Natsuki waiting outside. She looks a little annoyed. Good morning, Natsuki. Did everything go okay last night? Well, I guess. She was quieter than usual, but I didn't complain too much about that. She's taking forever to wake up, though. I think she's sleeping in again. I'm going to walk to school of my own. I don't want to be late. Wait, I'll see you later, Senpai. Before I could stop her, she walks off, leaving me on my own to wonder why Sayori isn't outside yet. It's been quite a while since you slept in like this. Save game alert. Am I right? Okay. Wait, what? Why can't she control the game? Oh, I don't know. The mod didn't really the description of it. It didn't really explain that too well of why she can't control the game. Sorry, I wasn't looking at chat. I was kind of in it. The mod just has a description of Monica can't really control the game anymore. That's at the beginning of the game, she tried to delete Sayori and all the other characters, but it wouldn't let her for some reason. We're not really too sure why, and then it hits me. How could I forget about something like this so easily? She's probably beating herself up over what happened yesterday. I rush towards Sayori's front door and hastily knock. No answer. I open the door, rush into the house, and run upstairs. I knock on the bedroom door softly and attempts not to freak her out. Sayori? Oh my god, she's alive. Pay the fuck attention to chat. I've been paying attention to chat this whole stream. Don't you shame me. You thought? How dare you call me a thought? I will ban you right now. Right click ban. Yep, get wrecked. I didn't actually ban you, by the way. Senpai, what are you doing here, silly? I'm not dressed yet. But you can come in. I sigh in relief of hearing her soft voice. I gently open the door to find Sayori still dressed in her pink shirt. Well, come on and get dressed. You're going to be late. As I walk closer to Sayori, I notice she looks a little bit different. Sayori? She doesn't respond. She only gives me an empty smile. Sayori, what happened? Is everything okay? I'm okay, silly. Sayori, I've known you long enough to know when you're sad. Please tell me what's wrong. You have nothing to be ashamed of. I'm right here for you. I would have cried if you did. Yeah, I'm not banning anybody. I don't have a reason to. I take her hands into mine. The closer I get to her, the more I notice she's been crying. Her eyes are red and watery. But I do have a reason to be ashamed. Sayori's eyes are filling with tears. Sayori, I understand this isn't easy for you, but you can talk to me about anything. Never forget that. Sayori starts crying, her warm tears landing on my arms. I'm just a burden to you, and I know it. I love you so much, Senpai, but I'm not good enough for someone like you. I'm worthless. I'd weigh you down more than anything, Senpai. You're better off with Natsuki, Yuri, or even Monica. I'm nothing more than just junk. Sayori grips on my hands weaken, as if she started to lose hope. Oh my god, man. Despite hearing something similar from yesterday, those words hit me up like a punch in the stomach. Does she really think I don't want to be with her? Is it what depression does to someone? Sayori, why would I ever leave you for one of our friends? I've known them for what, a few months? A feeling of pure anguish fills my mind. I get closer to Sayori and place my hand on her cheek, moving it upward so her eyes meet mine. I've known you for as long as I can remember. Why would I do something to jeopardize all of the memories we shared together? To my surprise, she steps back. I feel a lump in my throat. She shakes her head. No. Her voice is shaking now, clearly on the verge of sobbing. No matter how many times you tell me, I can't stop telling myself it isn't true. I would low-key date Sayori. Yeah, so would I, honestly. she's really happy and like she's kind of all over the place, which is really it's kind of nice actually, you know. Also a red bow. Anyway, it makes no sense that you would leave me, but the rain clouds, these voices, they just won't leave me alone. I thought that maybe after all this time I would see sunshine again, but it won't get out of my head. Sayori lets out a cry and collapses into my arms. Her body is shivering pretty insanely. I hold her close to me and gently rub her back. I slowly lift her off her feet and carry her towards her bed. I sit with her until she slowly drifts to sleep. She must have exhausted herself. It's kind of cute. Yeah, it is. I'm here, Sayori. I'm here. Oh my god. I thought that was completely, like, I thought that was gone. We missed school entirely, and the music is lower pitched now. That's a bit scary. I stayed with Sayori on her bed for the whole day. I'm sitting here on her bed, supported by a few pillows to lean back on. Her head rests on my chest. I gently brush my hand through her hair. Sayori, I wish I could do more to help you. All I want is for you to be happy. I'd do anything for you. I think back on that fateful day. That day changed, everything changed. I can English. I start to feel tears swell up. You mean everything to me. I can't bear to lose you. All the tears I've been trying to keep in from yesterday and this morning come rushing out. I wouldn't say scary, just sad. Yeah, really sad. I love you, Sayori. Please don't leave me. I pull her closer to me, careful not to wake her. These feelings that Sayori told me about. Is that what she deals with every day? I can't imagine how horrible that must be. I continue to cry softly, but holding her close to me helps me feel a little bit better. And I might cry. I'm trying. I have a cold soul, I can't cry. What the heck did I just miss? Oh, I'm being dramatic over here. The only thing that keeps me from having a complete breakdown is her warmth on my lap. I wonder if she feels the same way. Does she always sleep this peacefully? Does she look different when I'm not around? Does she have nightmares if I'm not here to protect her? Sayori wiggles a little bit, finding a more comfortable position on my lap, and then relaxes again. Sayori? She responds in a mumble, as if she's making an automatic response. Bet you would cry like a baby. Yeah, you know. I would. I totally would. The heck is... I just found, like, this random thing in my room. Can you guys see that? Yeah. It's, like... It's a little Legend of Zelda ring, and then it's, like... I don't know, whatever this is. Oh, this is, like, the little stand of my keyboard. I smashed my keyboard, like, really hard one time, and it just came off. Anyway. She's certainly unconscious. I love you. I love you too, Senpai. Her response is slow and quiet. She's definitely sleep-talking. I still feel an instant relief in her words. Some freaking bug on my wall, whatever. I put my arm around her and hold her close to me. I feel her heartbeat, slow but constant. I'm sure it'd be strange to anyone else, but to me, her heartbeat is a sweet reminder that my only love, my best friend, is alive. When both Doki Doki diehards. Yeah, we are. I am. I certainly am. I guess I can say the same thing about you. Suddenly, I feel my phone vibrate. I pull it out and see that Natsuki's calling. I take a deep breath to regain my composure and answer the phone. Hello? Natsuki? Where are you, dummy? You and Sayori are so late! Well, Sayori wasn't feeling well today, and I decided to stay and keep her company. What's wrong with her? Is she sick or what? Well, she's sick, I'll tell you that much. Natsuki seemed to catch on with where I was going with this. She stays silent for a while before responding back. Yuri and I decided it would be a great idea to take the club meeting over to her house. Do you think you can ask Sayori if that's okay? I look down at Sayori, still sound asleep in my lap. I gently pat her head. Hey Sayori, wake up, bun. Natsuki and Yuri are coming to visit you. Sayori sits up and rubs her eyes. That tired face again. Huh? Natsuki and Yuri want to have the club meeting here. Is that okay? Yeah, of course. I let Natsuki know it's okay to come over and hang up. Alright, Sayori, we're just going to hang out here and have fun, okay? Okay, Senpai, I think this will be fun. Sayori's smile comforts me. I think this is a good idea after all. Okay. I don't know. Okay, so in the actual game, uh, that face is so cute. Yeah, it is. In the actual game, I'm pretty sure Monica was the one who gave Sayori her depression. Am I right? I'm pretty sure. Uh, but this is like, okay, I kind of got it. So I'm thinking before this whole thing started, Monica was able to control the game and give Sayori depression, but no one's really there to take the depression away from her, so it's still kind of there. It's just like getting worse, or is it in like the same kind of, I don't know, it's kind of weird. I hear a knock on the door. Come in. Good afternoon, Sayori. I heard you weren't feeling well, so we brought you some tea. Or I brought you some tea. Oops. I made sure to warm it up on the way here. And I whipped up something special for you in our kitchen. Hope you don't mind. Natsuki and Yuri set their things on Sayori's bed. Thanks for coming, guys. I love having all of my friends here with me. Natsuki pats Sayori on the back. Of course, Sayori. We're all friends here. It's the least I can do for it if you let me stay with you. Sayori places her arms around Natsuki. Alright, Sayori, calm down, quit it. Okay, Natsuki. Well, I was thinking we could share poems with each other. We haven't really done that recently. I mean, if you guys don't mind. It's a great idea, Yuri. I have some paper and pens for everyone. Let's all write some poems. Oh, well, I already have one written. Well, of course you do. I guess I'll write one too. I have no idea how we're going to write a poem in such a short amount of time, but I guess I'll give it a shot. Are we actually gonna get to write it? No! Dude, we actually need to be able to like write poems in this mod. That would be such a nice touch. Maybe it's like we do get to see our poem, I'm pretty sure. Or that's what happened last time. So, I'm not sure. An hour passes and we all have completed our poems. Okay, it took us an hour to write a poem. I mean, it's basically a whole essay. We need a group hug. Sends group hug. Okay, guys, are you all ready to share? Natsuki stands tall with confidence. I'll go first. I'm actually proud of how this one came out. I guess I'll go after you, Natsuki. I'm saving again. Okay, Senpai can go last because he's a slowpoke. What? Hey, at least I took time to fix it up. Miss, I want breakfast. Hey, meanie. We all laugh together. This is really nice. I wonder. I accidentally right-clicked, sorry. Is Sayori putting a mask on again, or is she really feeling happy right now? Alright, here goes.
Fresh air. It feels good.
Did it stop the dialogue? Okay, well. It's really loud all of a sudden. Fresh air. It feels good, but it wasn't always like this. I want to stay like this forever. I never want to go back. You helped me. I don't understand why, but I enjoy the fresh air. Who knows how long this will last? It's a little on the short side, but we only had a short time to write it. Yeah, an hour is a short time to write a poem like that. I mean, I guess I see it? I don't know. That's okay, Natsuki. For a poem written within an hour, that was really good. What was it about? What? Can't you tell? Yuri steps forward. I can try and explain it. I think the fresh air represents a new sense of freedom for you. You are away from your father, and you're now living with Sayori. You're starting a whole new life. You're free from the shackles, completely unrestrained. Oh, I'm talking too much again. No, that's okay. That's okay, Yuri. That was pretty accurate. You've been getting better at writing, Natsuki. I love that you've fleshed out your writing and writing style a bit more. I'm so bad at English. I really just want to get better at English. Oh my god, I had C's in English like all year this year. I don't know. And why the fuck did you know that smile is fake if you've known that for fucking years and you don't know? I mean, like, apparently Sayori is like really good at putting on masks. of just like, I'm really happy even though I'm extremely depressed. You know, like she's really good at that. So it could be just really deceiving. I don't know. Natsuki stands proud, clearly taking the compliments well. Well, I guess I'm next. I don't know why this is so loud. Fix your color scheme. Ah, what do you mean fix my color scheme? It's red. Nerd, get used to it. Yuri closes her eyes and sighs, returning to her usual timid nature. So, what do you guys think? I thought it was great. I'm guessing the storm outside is a metaphor for something? Yes, I won't tell you what it means though. I think the beauty in writing starts with the meaning etched in the words. You're reading I miss green. Well, too bad. I kind of got tired of green. Green is a nice color though. I still like green. You're reading how an author feels without directly being told how they feel. And that's what I'm doing here with my poem. Yeah, that's pretty neat, Yuri. Well, Sayori, what do you have for us? Sayori quickly looks over her poem before reading it. Okay, here's my poem.
I sneaked another peek out the window. Another sunny day, plastered on a yellow tinted sky. As long as the sun is shining, I'm safe. Everywhere I look, the days are bright. Everything is fine. As long as the sun is shining, I'm safe. Fine is fine. Fine, whatever is then. Fine is all over beauty. As long as the sun is shining, I'm safe.
You need to go back to school. I know. Okay. What do you mean I need to go back to school? You need to go back to life. How about them apples? Okay, yeah, and of course the music is louder than the actual speaking lines, because there's actual speaking lines of like Sayori, Yuri, and Natsuki. Like they all have a voice, like a voiceover for their poems, which is really nice. Sayori takes a deep breath and sighs, almost as if a burden was lifted from her shoulders. Natsuki and Yuri both applaud her, while I stare at her shock and in awe. And the actual speaking poem is nice. Yeah, it really is. That poem, it sounded like she was about to break down right in front of us. And yet, as soon as she finished, a smile goes back on her face, like it was nothing. I like writing about bittersweet things. It helps me feel better sometimes. That was amazing, Sayori. You're a really great writer. Oh, come on, senpai. Of course you'd say that. She's your girlfriend. But I have to admit, that was a really good poem. I really appreciate your use of metaphors in the poem. They help me understand how you've been feeling lately. They're just silly thoughts. Nothing to be worried about. I reflect on her poem a bit more. Am I the sun? Does she still think I'm too good for her? I resist the urge to ask. I don't want to ask her these things in front of our friends. Well, I guess it's my turn. Sayori's eyes seem to light up as she watches me pull out my poem. Alright, I don't have a voiceover. Good. And the messages are delayed for me, so when it says something, I don't read after a minute. Oh, is the delay that bad? I know there's a delay, but I didn't know if it was like really bad or not. Laugh, warm, daydream, hope, fun, childhood, passion, wonderful, smile, promise. These words. Excuse me. Okay, sorry. These words, I only think of you. Your smile, your laugh, it's all wonderful. You make me feel warm inside. I daydream about you every day. Being with you is fun. CBT? What's CBT mean, Chief? Yeah, what's CBT, man? You fill me with so much hope and passion, and I promise to protect you for the rest of my life. Holy hell, this sounds way worse than when I read it out loud. It's been 2 months and I still haven't improved my writing style. I sheepishly look at the other girls who are clearly amused by my obvious ode to Sayori. Sayori, on the other hand, is blushing out of pure joy. Love is really blind. Oh, Senpai, I love your poem. It's so sweet. Once again, I can't help but feel like all this is just a mask to help me from worrying about her. Sayori is the son. Sayori jumps in me and holds me tight, nearly knocking me over. Well, I'm glad you like it, Sayori. I honestly didn't think it was that great. Natsuki and Yuri giggle at Sayori's antics. Alright, calm down, lovebirds. Let's all relax with some tea and cupcakes. Natsuki opens the box to reveal her usual kitty cupcakes. However, one goodie isn't like the others. Whoa, Natsuki, is that a cinnamon bun? Well, it was supposed to be a surprise for school for letting me stay here, but you decided to skip out. Sorry, I thought you'll understand her. Oh. Sayori hops onto her bed and munches on her gift. Yuri and Natsuki and I sit down and to discuss matters. Guys, do you ever feel like we're missing something? Of course, Monica is still out from her injuries. I hope she's doing okay. Oh, that's right. I wanted to plan a surprise visit for Monica after school tomorrow. What do you guys think? Sayori beams. Yeah, that one Jacksepticeye animation. Oh my god, that was such a good animation. Like it just said like Sayori beams and just like beams just like shoot out of Sayori's eyes. It was really funny. Really nicely made animation. Like all the animations in this in the DDLC community are like they're so well made. Like they're really nice. Especially the music too. It's like it's so high quality. Like if you were here at the beginning of the stream, you heard a song that was Doki Doki Literature Club song. It's called like The One in Control or something like that. Yeah, it's so catchy. It came out like 2 years ago, like when the game first came out, but And your stuff in the back. I had it like that before. I was trying to figure out something out like that today, but And Jack is hot. Yeah, okay. Yes, we should all go and visit Monica. I'm sure she's feeling very lonely without us. Sure, I like that idea. How about you, Yuri? Well, the way they always say hospital can be a pretty desolate place when you have nobody to visit you. Alright then, it's settled. Looks like we'll be having our first real literature club meeting in a while. I'm sure she'll love it. Alright, we're on the 3rd page, boys, of save files. Yeah, yeet. Alright, I'll make some tea and maybe buy her some gifts to help her feel better. Awesome, Sayuri, you can help me with the cake. I'm not a very good baker. I don't mean help me bake it, I just need help with the ingredients. Okay, Natsuki, you're the master. We discussed plans for at least an hour before Yuri suddenly stands up. Ugh, I didn't realize how late it was. I should be heading out now. Have a wonderful night, everyone. Wait! How about you stay here with us? It'll be a girls' night. Oh, I don't know. I don't have an extra set of clothes to change in. Oh, just go home and bring home clears. Not that I want you to stay or anything, I'm just saying. Okay, I guess I can stay here with you guys. And you should get a soundboard to change your voice during the stream. I don't really need to change my voice. Honestly, I feel like my voice is kind of fine. We all walk downstairs and go outside. I have considered getting like a little like an Elgato Stream Deck. Yeah, I've been considering that, but it'll all pull together when the time comes, and I don't know when that time is. So, Natsuki and Yuri walk together towards Yuri's house, leaving Sayori and I outside in the moonlight. Hey, I wanted to ask about today. How are you feeling? Not like that, just for the fun of it. I don't know. It's hard to explain sometimes. I don't know how they work, the rain clouds. They come and go, and I don't understand why. But you, Senpai, no matter how sad I get, I know deep down you truly know what's best for me. You push the rain clouds away. I skipped it. That makes sense. You know the right things to say, and I really want to thank you for that. You really do care about me, and it doesn't hurt how much. It doesn't hurt to know how much. Whatever. I'm skipping that. I have my rainy days. I like today, but you're like an umbrella. You protect me from the rain, and sometimes I get a little wet, But when you're... Ooh, Sayori gets a little wet, am I right? But you get wet with me. That's the nicest thing anybody's could ever do for a girl like me. Sayori walks up to me slowly. I follow suit. She inches closer to me, resting her hands on my chest before gently kissing me. This isn't an ordinary kiss. This is full of passion. I love Sayori. Sayori and I hold on to each other for as long as we could last. Sayori is blushing heavily, but she looks extremely happy. That was amazing, senpai. Still trying to recover from that moment, I stumble on my words. Yeah, you bet. Did I seriously just say you bet? Wait, oh my god. MC is actually retarded. You're too cute, senpai. You know, we can always have moments like these more often. All you have to do is ask. Before I could say anything, Natsuki and Yuri come up behind us. I hope they didn't see what went down a few moments ago. Natsuki and Yuri are both changed and prepared for the night, and I assume Natsuki returned to her house as well. Why? I mean, I guess everyone knows about it already? Does she have a cross on her arm? No, those are stitches from her... okay, yeah, I remember that. Okay. I'm stupid. Her bruises are fully exposed. You have to make a pretty good effort to not stare at her arm. Before anyone asks, I had to talk with my dad. He was too drunk to even understand what I was saying, but at least he can't say I didn't tell him. I brought some books to read as well. Maybe we can share some horror stories. I mean, if you guys want to. Oh, I like spooky stories. I don't. But fine. Only if it isn't so scary. I guess you'll find out, Natsuki. Natsuki scoffs at Natsuki. Oh my god. Yuri's intimidation. We'll be heading home now, guys. You guys have a good night. Suddenly, Yuri grabs my arm. Well, hey, why don't you join us, senpai? Sayori. What? You would invite a boy over to a girls' night? I have to agree with them, Sayori. Why invite me? Hey, he's our friend. Senpai isn't some sort of pervert. Right, sure. Well, it's up to you guys. I mean, we need to plan a bit more before tomorrow. Senpai's right. We do need to talk about Monika's surprise visit a bit more. I might start blushing so fuzzy. Lol. Natsuki and Yuri share looks with each other before reluctantly agreeing. Alright, fine, but I don't want to see you guys getting all mushy with each other, alright? Sayori and I blush at the same time. Don't be silly, Natsuki. We can only do that stuff in private. I swear, I'm probably as red as a tomato right now. And they say romance is dead. Gross, let's just get inside already. Oh god. Hi, Monika. What are you doing? Don't be afraid. I've been watching you. You really seem to care about the girls. Senpai isn't who I thought he'd be. Things changed around here. This isn't right. I'm not talking to Senpai anymore. I'm talking to you. Oh yeah, she's talking to us. This wasn't how things were supposed to go. Can't you see that I'm suffering here? I can't bear this any longer. I've lost my mind. But I'll never give up. Not yet. All you have to do is stop paying attention to them. Oh my god. They aren't real. Can you do that for me? Please. I don't like Monika in this mod, man. I wake up cuddled next to Sayori in her room. Whoa, I didn't really expect to sleep with Sayori. Not that we haven't done it before, but it feels a little weird having Yuri and Natsuki around to see. Wow, I don't give a fuck that you're suffering. Suffer! I gently ease out of the bed, making sure Sayori doesn't wake up. Yuri is sleeping on a makeshift mattress out of the blankets, while Natsuki is not here? Where did she go? Before I start looking for her, I catch a whiff of something amazing. My mouth starts to water. I think I know where she is. I walk downstairs to find Natsuki cooking eggs and bacon. It looks like just enough to feed all of us. Oh, good morning, senpai. I don't think you've ever had my cooking... Oh my god. I don't think you've ever tried my cooking before, have you? Can't say I have. It looks and smells great, though. It's only a matter of time before suddenly Sayori's door slams open. Food! Sayori runs down the stairs so quickly, I'm surprised she doesn't fall over. Natsuki, you're such a good cook. You haven't even tried it yet, dummy, but thanks. Well, I can't wait to eat. I guess I should wake up Yuri. Before I walk upstairs, a sleepy Yuri is already in front of me. Sayori, why do you have to yell so early in the morning? Sorry, Yuri. The sun is shining super bright today. That is so me. Yeah, just running downstairs. Food! Like, I just smell my mom cooking like the greatest thing of all time. It's just like, hey, what you cooking there? I might want to make some extra. Yuri giggles, easily understanding Sayori's metaphor. It's okay, Sayori. I'm glad you're feeling a bit better today. I pat Sayori on the head and sit down next to her at the table. Breakfast is served. Now don't take too long eating. We don't want to be late. The four of us finish up eating, and I go home to get dressed. I almost forgot. What sort of gift should I take to Monica? Everyone is contributing to their own way except me. I think I have something. Or I have to think of something. Oh. Alright, we're gonna save here. We're gonna save here, boys. Sheet music, fancy pen, a bouquet of flowers, a ribbon for a new bow. Okay, like all these things would appeal to all the Doki Doki characters. Like the fancy pen would obviously appeal to Yuri. The sheet music would appear to appeal to Monica because she plays piano. A bouquet of flowers would probably for Sayori, and a ribbon for a new bow. I'm gonna say sheet music. Oh wait a minute, duh! Monica plays piano. I remember saving some sheet music for her way back when the literature club started. She kept mentioning how much she's been practicing. Of course, thanks to the accident, I doubt she's been able to practice much. I walk over to the fridge where I posted the sheets, take them down, and place them in my school bag. I know what it can be like stuck in a hospital room. Sometimes it really makes a difference in somebody's day to visit them while you're sick. My gift isn't really the best thing in the world, but it's a thought that counts, right? I quickly get dressed and meet all the three girls outside. Oh man, I'm a bit nervous. Stream ending in 10 minutes? Probably not. I'm probably gonna go until the act ends. Last time it took about 2 hours for Act 1 to end. I'm pretty sure, right? I think that was the end of Act 1. Yeah. So hopefully we can get to Act 2, and hopefully then we can end the stream. None of us have seen Monica for months. We don't even know if she's the same person ever since the accident. Other than a few text messages here and there, I really don't know how much she's changed. Oh, I can't wait to see Monica. I miss her so much. Heh. Well, with how late she used to be sometimes, I never really noticed. Yuri nudges Natsuki's arm. Hey, don't say such bad things about our friend. She's been through a lot. I know, jeez. Yuri, I was only kidding. Well, you should quit being so childish for situations like this. Calm down, guys. I'm sure Monica wants to see us all getting along. The girls nod in agreement. An announcement on the PA comes on, exclaiming that visiting hours have begun. We stand up in unison and walk towards the nurse, filling out our visitors' passes. Okay, the nurse said we'll find Monica on floor 2, room 029. Really? Really? That's kind of weird. Last time, remember we all had that, like, we had that sheet that had, all their numbers on it. Oh, their room numbers. It was, like, Sayori had, like, whatever. Monica had 404. That's what I remember. Before entering the room, we each pull out our gifts. Natsuki and Sayori are both carrying a cake that reads, "Get well soon, we miss you." Yuri is carrying a tea set that has a small assortment of essential oils. I guess I have my gift as well, which admittedly is pretty lame. We knock on Monica's door ever so slightly that she doesn't hear us right away. Surprise, Monica! Monica, sitting at her bed reading a book, is startled by a sudden arrival. Oh, you guys scared me. I look up and down at Monica's body, dressed in a hospital gown, with a bandage on her left cheek. She's been held up here for 2 months. I don't think I've been able to keep a smile on my face after so long. Whoa, this is for me? You guys are the sweetest. I haven't seen you guys in forever. How have you been? We've been doing a great job with the club. That's what presidents do, right? Sayori is a great vice president. She really knows how to keep us entertained. Even I have to admit... Sorry, I got lost. Even I have to admit, some pretty awesome moments. There have been some pretty awesome moments in these past few months. Why are we being nice to this bitch? I mean, I guess they don't know about it. We don't really know too much about it either. I mean, like, as the main character in the game, doesn't really know too much of about Monika's self-awareness and how she's ruining the game. But we, as a player, is like, yeah, you suck, Monika. But, you know, main character is kind of just like, I'm going with anything. Honestly, I'm telling you, the main character is kind of stupid. And you'll be uploading this so people can watch the stream after the stream. Yeah. It might take a couple hours to actually upload it, but yeah, I will be uploading this to my archive channel. Yeah. Sayori and Natsuki walk over to a nearby table and set the cake down. Yuri follows and places a tea set next to it. Wow, all this looks amazing, guys. I love the cake, and it was way too long since I've had some of Yuri's tea. All the girls smile and blush, leaving me and to the last one to present my gift. Well, I brought you a gift as well, Monika. I pull the gift out of my school bag and hold it behind my back. Oh, hey, Senpai. It's nice to see you again as well. She gives me a warm smile, assuring that everything is going to be okay. A gift, huh? So is that why you're holding your hands behind your back? DM me when you upload it. I'm probably gonna ping my Discord server when it goes up, just because it's stream related. That's so sweet of you, Senpai. Alright, now close your eyes. Monika holds her eyes and closes her eyes reluctantly. I take my hands from behind my back. Alright, now hold out your hands. So Monika smiles as she puts her arms forward. Huh? Why did you give me sheet music? Does she not remember she plays piano? Well, it was because I remember when you said you arrived late at the club for stuff. You said you were always practicing piano. I thought this might help out. Ah, that makes perfect sense. Oh my god. It's been so long since I played. What is in my... There's like something stuck in my fingers. Hopefully I haven't forgot how to play piano. I refrain from saying anything more. I can't imagine what it must be like to deal with memory loss. Oh yeah, she did lose a bit of her memory though. Yeah, that's something. Now hey, I still really appreciate the gift. It's very kind of you. Monika walks up to me and pulls me in for a hug. I blush a bit, only to feel the blood leave my own head when I see Sayori's face over Monika's shoulder. She's giving me a smile, but it's not a genuine smile. It's the same empty smile she gave me yesterday. I awkwardly let go of Monika. Oh, I'm sorry if I made you feel uncomfortable, Senpai. Nah, don't worry, Monika, it's fine. I walk over to Sayori and pull her aside, leaving Yuri and Natsuki to chat with Monika. Hey Sayori, you feeling okay? I'm fine, Senpai, just a small rain cloud. But today's Monika's day. Seeing her happy makes me happy. The rain clouds. It's always those damn rain clouds. Was it because I hugged Monika? Don't be silly, Senpai. Monika's just a friend and nothing more, right? Of course. And you remember what I told you the other day, right? Hey, I just got a cappuccino. Hey! I need me a cappuccino right now. Wait, a cappuccino at like 7 p.m.? What are you, a madman? I know you know what's the best for me. Do I really? I mean, she tells herself that, but does she really believe it? How about I make a suggestion? I take Sayori's hands into mine. How about tomorrow we have a day for ourselves, just the two of us? Just the two of us? That's such a good song. It's really catchy, too. If you don't know, it's called Why Did I Say Okie Doki by the Stupendium. It's such a good song, man. It's really good. Just the two of us. Maybe have one of those sleepovers like you like so much. Sayori lights up almost immediately. I'm very much a madman. I respect that. I respect the madman grind. If that's... I don't know if that's accurate. Oh, that sounds like a fun idea, Senpai. I can't wait. I give Sayori a small kiss on her cheek. Now come on, Sayori. Let's have some cake. Sayori and I walk over to Yuri, Natsuki, and Monika. I proceed to cut a little of the cake, if that's no problem. Oh, okay. Yuri, are you sure? Of course. I know how to slice pieces of cake. Natsuki looks away at the mention of Yuri's plan to cut cake. I left the knife back at home. It's my bad. What? How are we supposed to eat the cake then? Don't worry about that. I just have the thing. Yuri reaches into her school bag and takes out a fancy-looking knife. See, yeah, Yuri's the one who always has knives and stuff. It's pretty crazy, but I guess it makes sense. I don't know if that would make sense, but she really likes knives. Why is she still carrying one around? I mean, I know this sort of things take time, but I would have liked it if Yuri left it at home or something. I try my best not to think about it too much. Yuri proceeds to cut the cake while Natsuki sets up some plates and napkins. Sayori looks on it on an excitement as good as it looks on it Am I reading that right? Sayori looks on in excitement as if the cake gets sliced. Sayori, you're drooling. Sayori jumps back a bit. I was drooling? Whoops. I guess I got too excited over that cake. We stayed with Monica for a good while before it was time to leave. Okay, everyone, before you go, I have a surprise for you as well. I'll be getting discharged over the weekend. I'll be returning to the Literature Club for the first time next week. Hooray, I'm so glad you're coming back. Finally coming back, huh? It would be nice to have actual plans for once. Hush, Natsuki, Sayori did a great job. I'm glad you're returning to the club, Monica. Yeah, seriously. It's awesome to see you're feeling better. There I go. Thank you all. I could have never asked for a better club and members and friends like you. I'm so good at reading. I know it's not much, but how about I write everyone a poem? I think it would be a pretty great way for me to make up my absence. Marvin is in the house. I have house party on my phone and my notifications are going off like all the time, dude. We all nod in agreement. I'll be seeing you at school then. Take care. The four of us walk out of the hospital discussing how great it felt for us to do this to Monica. To do this for Monica. I look forward to seeing her back in the club. Who knows what activity she has planned for the club. Only time will tell. Alright, good stream. Thank you, man. Bzz, bzz, bzz. I practically rise out of my bed like a zombie. Why did I set an alarm for so early on a weekend? Oh, that's right. Sayori and I have plans for today. Ah, you forgot. I shoot Sayori a good morning message. Good morning, Senpai. Do you think I can come over today? I need to talk to you. Crap. She sends her message with a heart emoji. I don't know if she meant as a sign to not worry about her or something else. Before arguing with myself about the connotation of a literal heart emote, I quickly get dressed and head over to Sayori's house. It's a beautiful day outside. I wonder what Sayori would be up for today. I knock on Sayori's door and enter inside, as I usually do. I'm greeted with an amazing smell and Natsuki in her casual clothing cooking up for some breakfast. What the? Senpai, do you always just have to barge in like that? Sorry, Natsuki, I guess you'll just have to get used to it. Jeez. Well, whatever. Sayori hasn't come down yet. Would you go call her? Sure. I walk upstairs and knock on Sayori's door. Sayori, it's me. Come on in. Good morning again, Senpai. I'm happy to see you. I walk over and give her a hug and a kiss on the cheek. I'm always happy to see you, Sayori. Now, what was you wanting me to talk about? Well, it's about Monica. I just feel like it's my fault. I should have come up with an idea to visit her. I was thinking about how stressed she was before the accident, how badly she wanted to make a club an amazing place. I just wish we could have appreciated her more by visiting her. I'm a horrible friend. I grab Sayori by her shoulders and pull her close to me. Sayori, you're not a horrible friend. You're a great friend. You helped Monica in more ways than I can count. You stood as a club president for her. You helped her by making the Literature Club a great place. Sayori gives me a tight hug. You really think so? I know so. I move down Sayori's neck and give her a kiss, making her giggle. That tickles. Suddenly, Sayori's door opens. Whoa, gross guys, seriously, why now? Oh, cut it out, your breakfast is getting cold. Sayori and I laugh in unison and follow Natsuki downstairs. Natsuki had made some fluffy brown pancakes and even went so far as to make some homemade syrup. Sayori immediately takes a pancake and shoves it in her mouth. Natsuki, this is so good. Gross, Sayori, but thanks, I try. Awesome baking skills as usual, Natsuki. You never disappoint. Shut up, dummy. It's not like I made them just for you. We all laugh together and I continue eating. So, Sayori, what do you want to do today? Oh, I've been wanting to go to the beach. We should go together, senpai. Oh, that sounds perfect. It's a beautiful day outside. A nice walk on the beach sounds amazing right now. I can't wait for you to show you my new swimsuit. Oh, Natsuki, do you want to come along? Well, I made plans with Yuri today. We're going to the bookstore together. Oh, hey, that sounds nice. Did she finally agree that manga is in fact literature? She better have. Well, let's get ready to go, Sayori. Have a good day, Natsuki. Hey, senpai, don't do anything to Sayori, you hear me? Or you'll be seeing a lot of this. Natsuki makes a fist and aims at me. I don't really understand what she meant, but Sayori starts giggling and blushing. Probably girl stuff I'll never understand. I wait for Sayori to grab her things before heading out. Luckily, the beach is a short walk away, and with this beautiful weather, I don't mind the walk at all. As we walk to the beach through my shortcut, I remember the day of the accident. Despite it being morning, I feel the same eerie feeling I did on that night. I start to stumble on my own feet, a bit unnerved, recalling the fear I felt that day. Hey, senpai, you okay? Huh? Oh, it's fine, just feeling a bit worried is all. Worried? What are you worried about? Don't tell me you're still afraid of the water after all these years. I chuckle as I think back to when Sayori and I were kids. It was some pool parties of sorts. I nearly drowned because I decided to go to the deep end without knowing how to swim. Sayori had to save my life. It's not just that. I remember walking this path at night. You and the girls were in the accident. Even talking about it makes my heart beat almost a mile a minute. I feel her tug on my wrist. You don't have to worry about losing me, senpai. I'm right here. And as long as you're with me, I promise I'll do whatever I can to keep going. I feel her hand in mine. Feeling her hand in mine gives me a sense of comfort I'll never get tired of. Excuse me. If this place makes you feel scared, how about we hold hands until we get to the beach? I love that idea. Still holding hands, I turn towards the beach and begin walking. We arrive at the beach. All of my negative thoughts are about whispers in the back of my mind now. I can read so well. I take a look around. There's not a soul on the beach. Perfect. The white sand extends all the way to the horizon, taken away and given back by the water as the waves repeat the eternal cycle. Wow, the ocean is so beautiful, don't you think, senpai? It sure is, but it'll never be as beautiful as you. That was so cheesy, senpai. That isn't like you. I saw the opportunity and I took it. Sayori gives me an embarrassed look and I know all too well. Now let's put our things down somewhere and have a good time, yeah? Yeah. We put our things down by a nearby random bush. I get behind and change into my swim trunks. As I remove my shirt, I catch Sayori sneaking a glance at me. Ahem. Oh, what? Nothing. I didn't see anything. Sayori covers her eyes in embarrassment. Hey, Sayori, it's okay. Sayori moves her hands from her face and takes a decently long look at me. Senpai, have you been working out? A little. This is nothing, Sayori. I mean, there's plenty of super buff guys out there. Well, it's special because it's you. Well, that's nice. Sayori continues to stare. Hey, Sayori, you're starting to drool again. I am? Ha, gotcha. Meanie. Sayori walks up to me and slaps my arm. Anyway, it's my turn. Sayori goes behind the bush and starts removing her clothing. Aren't you wearing your swimsuit under your... No peeking! Okay. A few short seconds pass. I just realized I skipped a piece of dialogue. I'm not even going to worry about it. Okay, you can look now. Wow. I turn around to see what I can only describe as a goddess. I'm completely mesmerized by her figure. Well, since he's emphasizing it so much. I feel my face turn pink. You like it, senpai? I thought the suns were cute. Yeah, they're cute. Sayori does a few twirls in the sand, giving me a view I never would have imagined a guy like me would get. Glad you like it. You ready to go into the water? Yeah, let's go. I walk into the water. I step in a path of incoming wave, looking as it comes closer to my feet. Out of the corner of my eye, I see Sayori running further into the water. Wah! She falls forward face first into the water. Sayori, are you okay? She pops her head above the surface. I arrive at her side and crouch down to make sure she's alright. Sayori? Her head is covered in water and sand. I'm sorry for being so clumsy all the time, senpai. Are you hurt? I'm fine. The sand was soft like a pillow in the ocean. I sigh in relief. I help Sayori up and clean off the sand. Clean the sand off of her hair. This is what happens when you go without me, dummy. Hey, meanie. Just to spite me, she breaks free from my grip and runs off into the deep water. Before I chase after her, I behold the sight in front of me. Oh yeah, this was like the cover photo for this mod, by the way. Yeah, this was on the website. I watched Sayori dance around with the waves, splashing around and having a good time. And to think, none of this would be happening if I hadn't gone and saved her that night. All my life, I never thought I'd laid my eyes on something so perfect. Watching Sayori dance around in the water, watching her smile, listening to her laugh, this is what true happiness is. I swim deep underwater and float around, watching Sayori throw water and sand around. It's almost as if watching a child play. I think back to our childhood. When we came to the beach dozens of times together, except this time, Sayori isn't a little girl anymore. She's a grown woman, and I'm proud to call her my own. Sayori, senpai, look, I'm a dolphin. Sayori places the beach water in her mouth and spits out a stream. She definitely acts like a child for sure, although I don't think that's much of a bad thing. Lost in my thoughts, I feel the water getting slightly shallow, meaning... there's a big wave coming. Before I get a chance to react, I feel the wave hit me in the back of the head, splashing my face in water. I see a blurry Sayori swim towards me. Senpai, are you okay? Yeah, I just got some water in my nose is all. Well, that's what you get for calling me a dummy. After attempting to clear my nose, I feel it swell up. Sayori swims closer to me, a sinister grin on her face. She takes her hand out of the water and taps me on the nose. Boop! Ow, what was that for? Now you've done it. I move my hand across the surface of the water, throwing all the water over. Senpai, you big meanie. She returns fire. I place my hands in front of me as I shield myself and send another torrent of water after. Eek, I'll get you, senpai. She dives underwater. I assume she's going to come from behind me and... Wait. She's tickling me. Sayori, quit it. I attempt to move my foot away from her grip, only for it to get tighter. Thankfully, after a few more seconds of absolute torture, she lets go of me and returns to surface for air. You're going to have to stop being such a meanie, senpai. Or what, you'll tickle me to death? Is that a challenge? Bring it on, bun. I pull my foot away, bringing her to my reach. If memory serves me right, her ticklish spot should be right under her arms. Bingo. She finally lets go of my legs as I continue tickling her. Senpai, stop it. Seemingly out of nowhere, a wave comes and knocks us both over. I can still hear her laughs underwater. I continue tickling her, despite being covered with water. To my surprise, I see her leg lift up and aim straight for my stomach. Gah! Sayori violently kicks me away, forcing the air out of my chest. Sayori and I both come above the water. She has a desperate expression on her face. I instantly forget my own pain as I worry about Sayori. Did I take it too far? Senpai, you scared me. What was I thinking? She should have drowned. I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to take it too far. A sense of pure shame and guilt fills my mind. Seeing Sayori hurt always pains me. It feels way worse knowing I caused it. Sorry for kicking you so hard. It was stupid of me. Don't apologize, it was my fault. I should have stopped after the first wave. Does it hurt? You didn't hit me too hard. I'm fine. Sorry. I lie straight through my teeth. I can tell by your face you're making, senpai. It's not really that bad, I promise. Sayori accepts the lie and her upset expression fades. I'm sorry for freaking out. I wasn't able to breathe. I'm sorry too. I didn't realize how tickling you underwater would be a bad idea. Okay, senpai, I guess we're even then. Sayori comes closer to me. Can you tell? My stomach is underwater. Do you want me to touch it to make sure? No. I knew you were lying. Well, I just didn't want you to feel bad. Seeing you hurt makes me sad too, senpai. Do you remember what I told you what I do when I feel sad? Make people happy? Sayori, I don't see what that has to do with any. Sayori grabs me and pulls me for a kiss. The pain in my stomach melts away. I return the favor and wrap my arms around her as well. Making out in the middle of the ocean. A guy's dream come true. Sayori and I pull back from each other to get some air. Huh, thanks, I needed that. I needed it too. I placed my hand off my stomach in pain. Crap, I think I need to ice this. Want to head back to my house? Oh, I wanted to stay a bit longer. Before I half-heartedly agree with Sayori, the wind suddenly picks up. Oh shoot, there's a nasty looking storm coming. That was... Oh, that music is new. I like that though. Out of nowhere, but yeah. As I turn around to face Sayori, I find that she is already racing back to shore. Beat you to the shore? Oh, come on, no fair. As I start swimming, the waves start to become more violent. It doesn't help that my stomach is still burning pretty intensely. Dang, Sayori's got some power. He's kicked us really hard. I fear the oncoming storm overpowers the pain, and however, I start swimming as fast as I can towards the shore, easily passing Sayori. The rain starts pouring on us now, but Sayori and I succeeded making it to the shore. Thought you just called me, sorry. Sayori, obviously oblivious to the stormy conditions around us, pouts over the fact that I just beat her, despite having a head start. No fair, senpai, I was supposed to win. Yeah, whatever you say, Sayori, we really need to get out of this rain. Oh, right, let's go. Alright, so that's the end of the beach scene. Luckily enough, we aren't too wet, and we make our way back home. Sayori and I arrive at my house before the storm got worse. I walk over to my laundry room, pull out for some fresh towels, and wrap them around myself and Sayori. Ooh, well, what a day that was, huh? I walk over to my freezer and pull out an ice pack. Are you sure you're going to be okay, senpai? Yeah, I'll be fine. It wasn't so bad now that I have ice on it. Sayori and I quickly realized we're still half naked together in my house. This is a little awkward. Senpai, why do you keep staring like that? I'm sorry. I struggle to come up with an excuse, but what does she expect? There's a girl as beautiful as Sayori standing in my kitchen half naked. It's okay, senpai. I really don't mind. Whoa. Okay. Do you mind if I use your shower? If I use your shower, senpai? I don't like having sand on me. It's coarse and rough and irritating, and it gets everywhere. Oh, sure. Go ahead. I don't mind. Sayori grabs her things and heads to the shower. I head up to my bedroom to get changed myself. I was half asleep until I hear Sayori open the door. Oh, sorry, senpai. I'm pretty tired after today. Or sorry, Sayori. Sayori walks up to my bed and sits down. Senpai, can I ask you something? I sit up in my bed and position myself next to her. Sure, Sayori, what is it? Do you think I'm boring? Huh? What makes you think I would ever think that about you? Well, Natsuki, Yuri, and Monica are so much more interesting than me. Natsuki bakes and loves manga. Yuri loves horror stories and is very smart, and Monica's the club president and the most popular girl at school. And I've been depressed for so long, I've never found anything to do for fun. I forgot who I am. All I did was sit in my room alone, wondering why the world hated me, why the world wanted me gone. It's why I wish I could have found more interesting things to do with my life. That's why I look up to Monica. She's my role model. Oh my god, that's such a... that's so like... You know, Monica literally tried to delete you, or kill you. But it's like, Sayori still kind of looks up to her. That's like Sayori's nature, which is really nice. And you too, senpai. You push me to do well, and I always try my best for you. And I'm just too boring compared to my friends. Why did you choose me over them, senpai? Excuse me. Why did you even save me that night? Her words penetrate my heart like bullets. Ah, sorry. I never thought she'd be asking me these questions. Well, Sayori, I told you before, you've been my best friend the most and dear friend for almost my entire life. If you were truly boring, I wouldn't have so many fond memories of you. I know how hard it is for you to believe that, but it's true. I mean, I mean it from the bottom of my heart. You were the girl who always wanted me to have sleepovers. You were the girl who loved me when the Girl Scouts would come over because you try and steal cookies from them. You were the girl who made me pay $20 at a carnival just to get you a stuffed cow. You were the girl who brought me snacks whenever I was having a bad day. You were the girl that put a smile on my face when no one else could. And you're still that girl today. I'm looking right at her. I saved you that day because I loved you. I didn't want you to be taken away from me. I know how I acted foolish and immature, but only because I was still confused. It was pretty rude awakening to realize that you were the one for me, Sayori, but I feel tears well up in my eyes. What would I have done if I lost you? Natsuki, Yuri, nor Monica would be a replacement for you. You're everything I could ever ask for, Sayori. You're kind, gentle, and fun to be around, and just plain beautiful. We're on the 4th page of saves, boy. We were only like 1st page last time. Man, it's not a bad thing. My voice just died. Oh my god. Oh my god, my voice keeps cracking. I can't imagine what a world would be like without you. Tears are streaming down my face now. Sayori gets close to me and wipes them away. Hey, senpai, wipe those tears away. You made me feel happy. Sayori grabs on my shirt and rests her head on my chest. You push the rain clouds away, senpai. You make me feel better. I love you, senpai. Can we just stay like this? Anything for you, Sayori. I put my arms around her and hold her close. Almost immediately, Sayori is already snoring lightly. Crap, I forgot to turn off the lights. Alright. Ooh, okay. Alright. My boys. Okay. That's gonna be the end of the stream. Because we start off this day with what was I thinking? Which is kind of crazy actually. Considering the fact that we just had like that whole sentimental, kind of moment with Sayori there. I really, really do like this mod. This mod, it's really good. It's really detailed, man. Like I can just sit here and play this all day, honestly. I really don't know too much of what else to say, other than I will stream this again hopefully tomorrow, or probably not tomorrow. I do have some Space Core stuff to work on, so I'll be doing stuff with that and everything. But I will try my best to get another stream of this out. As always, this stream for this specific mod, as of starting now, I'm going to be downloading my streams and putting them on my archive channel, which is Spacey Archive, so you guys can check out the rest of the rest of the streams and stuff. I have part 1 on there as well. It's gonna be really awkward though, because I had my green color scheme, different mic, different webcam. It was kind of weird, but it's gonna be the same way for this episode too. But yeah, it will be on up there in a couple of hours. Actually, I'm gonna download the stream like after I'm done with it. Be sure to go down to the official info/panels section. I keep saying official info/panels, and join the official SpaceyTTV Discord server, where you guys can get notified for new videos whenever I go live. New videos also meaning my archive channel, so you guys will be notified whenever I upload a video there. And also you can just chill out, talk to some of the other viewers, and just like if you guys have any suggestions as well for like what other games I should play, I am extremely excited about taking suggestions, and I'm really open to them. I probably will try my best to make what you guys want to see actually happen. So, other than that, I'm going to play the one in control again so you guys can listen to it. Uh, I'm going to end the stream, and that's going to be the end of that. Everyone, stay spacey, and I'll see you soon. Bye.